Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Inner Calm Healing Essences. I am Manju, and the essence combination I am going to talk about today is for people pleasers. Before jumping into the essences, let us understand what are the core energetic patterns in this attitude. So if the person is in the negative state, the person will feel that it is their responsibility to keep others happy, and often they lose their boundaries. Actually, they don't set the boundaries properly, and always there is an innate no but a verbal yes. Their self identity is at a stake, where their self itself is defined how others feel rather than how they are feeling for themselves. By doing that, they suppress a lot of anger, and sometimes that anger is so suppressed that it forms a lot of guilt and shame in the person, and sometimes the anger comes out in the form of rage. That doesn't mean that the person is outrageous as such, but their emotional makeup is such that they cannot say no. They are like struggling to say no. That comes in the form of rage. So there is a constant self monitoring as well in that person. Instead of scanning their own needs, they constantly monitor others' needs, and they try to fit in the society rather than they try to make themselves happy. So there are a few flower essences which can help with this kind of attitude. So let us start with the Centauri. Centauri is from Bach flowers. So the negative attributes of Centauri are the person is very weak-willed, always keeps their needs last and others' needs in the first. They are constantly exploited because they can't say no. Always they look for guidance, and hence they will always be subservient to others. This person is a kind of an ashtray or a doormat where others take advantage and treat him or her as a slave. So this puts a lot of pressure on the negative Centauri type of person, which makes them tired always because they exhaust their vitality to serve others. When one is treated with Centauri, the person learns to say no if necessary and will be able to integrate in the group by preserving their identity. So now the person wisely gives service by following their inner objectives. Centauri is often added with holly and given to a person because it is seen that the Centauri person always have a suppressed anger. So holly and Centauri together makes a great combination. The next essence in the combination is five corners. Five corners is the bush flower essence, and in the negative state of five corners, a person has very low self-esteem and they think that they are not good enough. It's literally like they dislike themselves, and hence their clothing choices is also very neutral and very unattractive and very colorless. It's not because they don't like dressing up, but because they don't like themselves. That's why they don't want to put effort on themselves. So when one person who uses the five corners, they start loving themselves and accept themselves. They celebrate their own beauty, and ultimately they feel joyful and they like their own body. The next essence in the combination is Ilvara Flame Tree. This is the essence from Bush Essences, and the negative Ilvara Flame Tree person is somewhere hurt deeply and they cannot take rejection. So it is seen that due to the overwhelming feeling of rejection, they fear to take responsibility and lose their confidence immensely. So they cannot stay committed in a relationship. Often parents who are planning to have a baby will delay the process because they are fearful of parenthood. So when one will use Ilvara Flame Tree, they gain confidence and they stay committed, and also gain strength because their immune system is improved, and also gain resilience, which eventually make them approve themselves. The next essence in the combination is Stud Desert Rose. This is from Bush Essences, and the negative state of Stud Desert Rose is also the person who is having low self-esteem, and they are led by others very easily because they don't function from their own true nature. They often end up feeling guilty and lacks courage. They have a constant regret and always apologetic. So they can very easily say sorry when they do not do any mistake as well. So they also also keep taunting themselves, like they keep uttering the words, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm a fool. This kind of words make them have a very low self-esteem. They actually set high standards for themselves and fall in the trap of guilt and shame when they do not achieve their own goals. So for such a person, if stud desert rose is given, the person will develop conviction, gain courage, and start being true to themselves, and they do not easily be led by others. The next essence in the combination is golden yarrow. Golden yarrow is the flower from FES. This essence is helpful for people who are very sensitive to suffering of others. They often become overwhelmed by others' suffering and worries. They literally start feeling the others' pain in themselves. So when golden yarrow is used, it will be a strong protection shield around the person, which helps the person to just not be swayed away by others' energies, but they function from their own heart and they do not take others' energies onto themselves. The last essence in the combination is buttercup. This is the essence from FES. This essence is also for people who lack in the self-worth and self-confidence, and in the negative state they do not appreciate their own light. And when such people are given buttercup, they start gaining confidence and function from their own worthiness. In fact, this essence is very powerful that the person instantly feels the inner light. So by combining all these essences together, one can gain confidence and be responsible in whatever they are doing, and they do not function from others perspective, but they have their own responsibility and they function from their own true nature. So yeah, all these essences are very, very helpful as a combination. And yeah, that is it. I'll be back with another video very soon. Thanks for watching.